Hey you guys, it's Noah Wilson here from iHollywood TV. Happy New Year's Eve. You know, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch the Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. Did you know Ryan Seacrest, he has been hosting Rockin' Eve for 13 years now. Can you believe that? 13 years, that's incredible. Good for you, Ryan. And Jeannie McCarthy, she's back to join Ryan, and she's, I love her. She's gonna get the crowd pumped, hyped. She's gonna be chatting with everyone out there, and she just brings a little bit of, holiday cheer for us all to ring in the new year. Ciara, she's gonna be hosting out in Los Angeles, and performances will include Shawn Mendes, Charlie Puth, the Chainsmokers, and many more. Christina Aguilera, she's gonna be the headliner for performing in Times Square. She's gonna perform a bunch of her hits, and I'm really excited to see her. She's gonna be fantastic. She'll kill it, because she always does. And then Lucy Hale, she's gonna be returning to host in New Orleans. So, we'll get to see that. And it's gonna be a lot of fun, fantastic, spectacular. Enough of me chatting. Let's get a little insider of what we can expect from Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve.
Now let's head out to where the temperature's in the mid-50s, but it's a lot hotter inside our Billboard Hollywood party. Ciara, how's the celebration? Tell me.
Thanks, Ryan. Looks like you guys are having a blast in the NYC, and as you can see, the party is cracking here in Hollywood. Isn't that right, y'all?
Well, what's really cool about this year is I'm actually hosting and performing. Last year I didn't perform. Years ago I performed on the show and I wasn't hosting. So, I don't know, for me, I get to get everything all in one. I get to have fun with hosting and interacting with the fans and also the world at the same time, and then also performing. That's my favorite place to be. I always love that moment when I'm rocking my fans and performing my songs and especially bringing in the new year.
It's a huge honor being part of New Year's Rockin' Eve. I grew up watching it as a kid, and it's pretty surreal to see myself on the show. This is my second year doing it, and it's just always such a good time.
Well, I'm excited just because I just released the album and it's great exposure. I can't lie. So, but also just coming here last time, it was great energy. The fans were having fun. That was decorate the place. It's awesome. So I'm just excited to be here.
I am just so grateful that this is my 8th year and by far the coldest. But we are gonna, just to give you guys an idea of the scope and the scale of New Year's Rockin' Eve, people from literally all over the world are finally recognizing me as, hey, you're that girl who hosts New Year's Eve with Ryan Seacrest. And not, hey, there's Kelly Ripa, or hey, there's Dog the Bounty Hunter, which I answer to both. I'm totally fine with.
New Year's Rockin' Eve's been a part of me, my memories of New Year's and bringing in a new year. I've always watched it. I've always studied the performances. It's always a big celebratory show, and so to be a part of it and get to sing my song with the Chainsmokers and my own song to kind of bring in the next year is special and awesome.
We get to do 2 songs this time, so we're excited to not just play our song that we're kind of promoting right now, This Feeling, with Kelsey, but we have a new song called The Beach House, which is really important to Alex and I, and we're playing that too for all these people, so that's great.
It means a lot to me to be a part of this show because I'm from London, obviously, and in London, when I was growing up in London, I never saw it, but I moved to New York when I was 12, and I specifically remember watching this. I used to live with my cousin when I first moved to New York, and I specifically remember the very first New Year's that I was in New York, and I was 13 years old, I want to say. 13, yeah, 13. And I specifically remember watching it. And I think now, to see stuff come full circle, and now I'm actually going to be performing on the show is crazy. I know my family's super excited. Also, my family that I lived with who were there when we were watching it.
It is -7, and it keeps dropping. We have got less than 30 minutes to midnight in New York.
Being a part of the legacy of, the New Year's Rockin' Eve is very nostalgic for me because, growing up you watch it every single year and it creates community and creates, an event and such a solid point in memory for everyone. So, to be a part of people's memory and to be a part of wrapping up 2018 and going into 2019 for most of America is incredible.
I don't know if this was a resolution for 2018, but we played China for the first time. And so I would say, I know we want to get to India. I know we'd love to play in Israel and kind of play around that part, in Western Asia, I guess, or Central Asia. We've never played there at all, so I think that's something to shoot for.
New Year's is one of my favorite holidays. I just love everything about it, the sparkles, the excitement. I last year got to be in New York for New Year's. It was crazy, and I got to see the ball drop, and the moment that the ball dropped and everyone was watching it, and the entire city was still and just looking up. And then it erupted. And I fell in love with New Year's even more. Like I didn't think I could love it anymore, and then I did. So now to be able to perform and celebrate it for everyone is just really amazing, and I get to wear sparkly pants and live my best life.
Beautiful every year, Ryan. Happy New Year to you and Happy New Year to everyone at home and to my husband, Donnie. How do you describe this, Donnie?
I love it. Ryan, you're the best. I know Dick Clark is watching down on you guys tonight. You made him proud. It's so cold. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, it's true, Ryan. Happy New Year. Great job, Ryan.